In the 18th century, the sight of a perfectly trimmed green lawn signaled power and wealth. Only the richest aristocrats could afford them. Because keeping grass short required armies of laborers swinging heavy scythes or grazing animals across the land. Lawns were not simply patches of greenery. They were symbols of control over nature and proof of economic dominance. To maintain acres of clipped grass was to flaunt one's ability to waste resources on beauty. That balance shifted in 1830, when a textile engineer named Edwin Budding from Gloucestershire, England, invented something radical: the lawnmower. Inspired by a machine used to shear cloth in factories, Budding realized the same rotary blades could cut grass evenly. He built a device with a cylinder of blades that rotated as it was pushed forward, slicing grass against a fixed plate like scissors. It was simple, efficient, and revolutionary. Budding's mower transformed lawns from aristocratic extravagance into something attainable. Suddenly, schools, parks, sports fields, and even modest homes could maintain grass without endless manpower. The lawnmower democratized the lawn, turning it from a luxury into a feature of everyday life. By the late 19th century, well-kept lawns had spread across Britain and the United States, where they became entwined with ideas of suburban respectability. The timing was perfect. Industrialization had created new middle-class neighborhoods with small yards. Magazines and planners promoted the lawn as the mark of a proper household: green, orderly, and controlled. The mower made this vision possible. As suburbs expanded in the 20th century, the mower became an essential household tool, shaping the very image of domestic success. The impact extended beyond appearances. Lawns became playing fields for sports like cricket, golf, and football, all of which relied on short, even grass. Public parks, schools, and city squares adopted them as symbols of civic pride. The mower did not just tame private yards, it reshaped public spaces and cultural habits across the globe. But the story of the mower also reflects the complications of progress. The neat, uniform lawn became an obsession, requiring constant mowing, watering, and fertilizing. In the United States especially, lawns turned into a suburban ritual in a multi-billion-dollar industry. Gas-powered mowers added convenience but also pollution and noise. What began as Budding's clever invention grew into an entire culture, complete with neighborhood expectations, competitions, and even social pressure. Yet the core idea remains the same. The mower gave ordinary people the power to sculpt their surroundings. It transformed grass from a symbol of aristocracy into a backdrop of daily life. Whether you see lawns as beautiful or burdensome, they owe their place in the modern imagination to the worry blades of Budding's 1830 invention. The next time you hear the hum of a mower in the suburbs, remember the scythes and servants it replaced, then the way one machine tamed not just grass, but an entire way of living.